Yeah,
in 1983.
You did the exact same thing. The fuck would you want me for?
You wild boy, John.
Let's be honest. Our parents won't tell us everything. Just like when you have kids, you'll guide them, but you won't tell them everything. Like y'all was fucking 12 bitches one night. You won't tell them that. You would guide them, be like, son, I don't know if you should be fucking 12 bitches tonight. Oh, you would? You be brutally honest with your kids?
As they get older.
That's what I mean. I said 12 bitches. I imagine he's older in college.
No, again, I'm gonna wait till after he's out of his 12 bitches phase.
Oh, so you wouldn't tell him at all? You wouldn't warn him or nothing?
No, I would warn him, but like I would warn him the way parents do. But then like later in life when he got kids and he settled down, like remember that one time I told you have to fuck 12 bitches? Well, let me tell you the story when I was fucking 12 bitches.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
Let me give you. So when me and you were growing up, there was a generation gap, right? So when we were growing up, my mom was like, always stay strapped. You know what I mean by that?
Absolutely.
Okay. My mom used to tell me always stay strapped. And then I'll say it. My mom brought a banana in the room and showed me how to do it. Like, this is how you do it. It was embarrassing as fuck, but she did it. But it's generation gap now, right? These hoes out here don't want you to stay strapped. These hoes want to fuck raw. All these hoes want to fuck raw, but they don't want the kids. Does that make sense to you?
Not really.
Okay, cool. So anyways, this generation. So when we have kids, they gonna be with some other shit. So all I can do is like guide them. I'm not gonna go to my son and be like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna tell him something. Yo, son, I fuck 12 bitches. I don't think you should do that. I'm not gonna do that. Only my parents told me everything. Only my dad told me everything.
No, I'm not gonna tell them everything. I'm gonna guide them. But then later on in life, once they're past the point of needing that guidance, tell them the story behind it. I'm gonna give them the VH1 behind the music. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
Like once they're like way past the point of needing that guidance, like, hey, son, look, I know you're going to Nashville this weekend. Johnny Jr. Don't take no drugs. Johnny Jr. hand you.
You think you'll be in the club with your kids?
Yeah. Maybe not the club, like the dive bars. Yeah.
So like
not the club.
So let's see. So when our kids hit, let's say we had kids this year. So when they hit, so when they hit 21, we'll be 50 something.
55, 56.
Yeah. So you would go in the bar with your kid?
Dive bar, yes. Club, no.
No club. Dive bar.
Because I don't like young niggas music now. I can't imagine I'm gonna love it in 21 years. So you think it'll be more drug rap? I don't know what it's gonna be. I just know I don't like it that much now. So I know I'm not gonna like it in 21 years, or not listen to it.
Yeah.
So, but a dive bar, that's my atmosphere. I live. That's my shit. That's your shit. That's your shit too. You thrive there.
Your son gonna be like, oh shit. Dad's at it again.
No, you know what? So wait, hold on a second. Dub Jr. and John Jr. going like, all right, we're gonna take our dads to the dive bar with us.
Oh, they don't.
We're gonna be like,
first mistake.
And we're gonna be like,
that's their first mistake.
All right, I guess we're going.
Are we married or no? Like, are we married to our significant others or no?
Yeah.
All right, that's a mistake.
They can be like, yeah,
What about mom? Can you imagine hearing that in the bar?
Hey, nigga,
girls coming up to you.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I'll be home in the morning. Even worse.
Don't let me be single.
Worse, knowing me and you, no, we're not married to moms. But John Jr. and Dub Jr. be like, Pops, come to the bar. You know what? They living in Perrysburg. They in Levis is super commons now. Come to the bar with us. And we like, why? We just trying to watch ESPN Classic 2. Come on, we trying to do an episode of the pod. We gotta go home. We gotta go to bed early. We old. And we're like, all right, we'll go. And then we get in there, music vibing a little bit, and we look at each other like, you know what time it is.
Can you imagine at that time a bar played Drake and that's considered old school, and we'd be like, y'all don't know about this.
Yeah,
can you imagine that? Drake, old school? I bet it's just how our parents
Could you
felt.
imagine like old school back to back?
Bad to bad. They're like, what is this song about? I mean, that's how our parents felt when they listened to Earth, Wind, and Fire and shit. Michael Jackson, like, oh, back in the day, you didn't know, like I don't listen to this shit.
But that's different. Like those songs are about like happiness and love and shit.
That's true.
Also, songs are gonna be about violence. Stop, drop, jump down.
So here's the thing: we'll be the only ones singing it. Our kids won't know that shit. They'll be like, "What the fuck are you singing?"
I've had to experience that in reference recently.
We still gotta make a reverence trip.
We do. We have something else to talk about.
We do?
We 2 hours in. We got 2 more seltzers to go. So it's all good. It's all good, guys.
What are we talking about?
The Alani Pods are 3-hour pods. Get used to it. And like it or learn to love it.
I think the Alani's has something to do with 3-hour pods. I know it's when we drink the Alani's.
It's the Alani Pods, man. I'm like I just said, like it or learn to love it. Back to the Kanye doc.
Yeah, because you watched it. So go ahead.
Part 1. So you know how they say like you gotta believe. I'm waiting.
Michigan, Wisconsin punishments. Guard only gets a $10K fine. Juwan Howard gets, well, it doesn't say only. Guard gets a $10K fine. Juwan Howard gets a $40K fine. 3 players get 1 game suspensions. See, that's why I think they got it wrong. Because Guard put his hands on him first.
So the regular season's over in 5 games.
Oh, okay.
So Juwan gets 5, Guard should got 5?
Yeah. He put his hands on him first. Don't touch me, bro. Don't fucking touch me.
You're not. I just want to clarify, but I agree. I feel like only black people went to that day of kindergarten when they say keep your hands to yourself. No, for real.
Well, I think it's how we were raised too, because my mom used to tell me. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. My mom used to tell me. No, I'm sorry. My dad used to tell me, don't let nobody touch you. My mom used to tell me,
keep your hands to yourself.
Yes. So it's bittersweet because when I used to swing on people, my dad would be proud of me. My mom used to whoop me, so I didn't know what to do. I was conflicted as a kid. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I feel like only black people went to that day of kindergarten because whenever you say don't touch me, first thing a white person does is they touch you again and say let me explain myself. White people hate being denied anything, especially the opportunity to explain themselves when they're wrong. Mm-hmm. So like that's my whole thing. Like I've seen it many a time. You get into it with a nigga in the bar. First thing you say, they might not even touch you purposely. They might just bump you and say, "Yo, don't fucking touch me." You know what they won't do the rest of that argument, whether it comes to a fight or not. They won't touch you for all that argument. It comes to a fight, obviously you fighting. You get into a white person at the bar, you say, "Don't fucking touch me." What's the next thing they do? They touch you.
I think this is how white people are. They like to explain themselves. They're very handsy. They're very handsy. And like, bro, wait. Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying.
Only black people went to that day of kindergarten. That's what it was.
Remember that shit? Man, I can't stand niggas. What you say about black people? Remember that shit? That bitch heard me from all the way across the parking lot.
I do.
And then when they walked up to us, they found out we was niggas.
It was a long night.
Yeah.
It was a long night.
It was like 7 of them, and it was me, you, and Mario. I think we could have took them though.
Think. Them niggas was in for a long night. That's the reason they ain't start shit.
Yeah, when they saw us, they didn't.
They was in for a long night.
All right, what we talking about? You said Yo Gotti? Is that what you talking about?
The Ye doc.
Oh, the Ye doc. Oh, we're going back to this. All right, cool. So go ahead. Talk.
So one thing I learned about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to believe in yourself and nobody will believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, everybody wasn't believing in Kanye, and he had to believe in himself.
You think he's built them as a producer?
Yeah. But I also think, like, hip-hop was so different at the time. Like, X and Hov were the biggest rappers in the world. So, like, you can do that shit that Talib and Mos was doing, but it's going to be hard to get somewhere. And, when Rockets didn't want him, because that's where Talib and Mos were, it was like, well, fuck, if them niggas don't want you, I don't know where you go from here. I mean, because truthfully, they didn't even say what he want. He kept Kanye because of the beats. Because he didn't want him to sign some deal somewhere else and then not get those beats again.
You did the same thing with Blaze, though. They didn't want Just Blaze to go all over the place.
Right, but
Still Rockefeller.
Right, but it was an easier thing with Just Blaze because Just Blaze was just a producer.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you bring in an artist that Just likes at the time and, let him do whatever. With Ye, you have to give him that deal. You have to put the albums out. You get what I'm saying? So, but it was just really inspiring to see, and like when he went to go see his mom's, and like she knew like some of his real old verses and said, "I wish you would have did this." You're like, damn. My mom's believing me like a motherfucker. She don't believe me the way down to West believing Ye. I was like, damn. She recited this whole verse bar for bar, line for line. Like, goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's gonna be 3. The
Okay.
second one comes out tomorrow.
Okay.
And then the third one comes out in a week. And then there was this part where like some nigga from Chicago dissed him, and then one of Kanye's boys was like, "Yo, let's just run up on him. We know where he at right now. You had to say, let's go run up on him." And they did.
They ran up on Ye?
No, they ran up on this dude that dissed Ye in the song in Chicago.
Oh.
Before right before he got the Rockefeller deal. And him and Ye kind of talked it out. But it's funny, you could hear like the other dude in the background for Kanye's crew is like, "Yeah, man, when I run up on niggas, like we don't talk at all." And I was like, "Oh shit, that's me." That was the first thing I thought. Like,
don't you know some things can be handled just by a conversation?
That's cool.
You gotta run on everybody.
We call niggas for conversations. We text niggas for conversations. We run up on niggas. It's violence.
It's violence?
It's violence. Because, John, if a nigga diss you and like, they make a very public forum, they on Instagram Live or whatever, blah, 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 blah. If you told me, yo, let's go see that nigga right now, I know where he at. I'm not assuming we're going to talk.
You think all the talk is done?
Yeah, at that point, I'm like, all right, bet. We're going to see that nigga. So the moment we get out the car, I'm hitting somebody.
And we look at you like, yo, we want to talk to him. And
I'm like, yo, what do you mean we talking? I know, all talking is done.
We talking first.
So I'm going to let you know that right now. If someone disses you in a public forum and you say, let's go see him real quick, you need to let me know in the car.
All right, let's notice. I'll let you know.
That we're going to talk. But also, knowing you as well as I know you, if you say, yo, let's go see that nigga right now, we not talking. I know you well enough to know, like, all right, talking's done.
It means I've already discovered, well, I tried to do all the options I could.
Especially if you're telling me, like, yo, let's go see that nigga. I'm like, oh, bet.
It's about time I've been warming up for this.
You know,
I've been prepared for this.
If there's one nigga that's always ready for smoke season, it's me.
Oh, shit.
Like, oh, what? Oh, we barbecue grilling? Oh, man.
I know.
It's smoke season.
I know you guys is ready because you and Mario got into it in front of Attic, right? I think you told me that story.
You mean Mario got in front? What?
You and Mario got into it in downtown BG? Not you and Mario, but you guys got into it with somebody else in downtown BG. In front of Attic.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
I don't know why people want to fuck with you and Mario. Y'all some big dudes. Like, I don't get it.
I don't either. My shoulder's pretty broad. I don't know. We can be tussling, and I throw you one of these dirty boxing shoulders to the face.
Oh.
Your face don't look different. It's gonna look real different in the morning. Last thing I got into it with, I knocked him out in front of his best friend. I don't know why niggas try to get into it.
Why you do that, man?
Because
That's disrespectful.
he told me, fuck whoever bought you that hoodie. My mom bought me that hoodie.
He did what?
He said, fuck whoever bought you that hoodie. My mom bought me that hoodie. So he had to go.
So he had to go?
He all right. He picked his jaw up off the ground. He all right.
What type of hoodie is it that made him so angry?
The Michigan hoodie. The same one. The same one my man said some shit about. I told him to get in his car before I beat his ass in front of his child.
That hoodie is inciting anger and violence.
Yeah, and you in a picture with that hoodie too. Point at the black M. You knew what it was.
Wow, that's the hoodie?
That's the hoodie.
That's a pretty big M.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you talk.
I don't remember that night.
It was.
You can tell by my face I don't remember that night.
It was a low key night. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a Reps?
Yeah. Fort was in.
Fort's in the picture. So that definitely.
Fort came back to town.
Okay.
Me and you were out. me, you, and Brandon are out.